Hi guys, you can see there is construction work is going on. They make a lot of noise and you can see the weather is dry. There is no clouds in the sky and it hasn't rained for 2 to 3 days. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am going to share another interesting story, so please stay connected until it ends. So without further delay, let's start. Long time ago, there was a wise Buddhist master used to live in a monastery with his some disciples, and that monastery was surrounded by quiet hills, lush nature, lush garden, and beautiful nature. And really, the weather was so quite beautiful and lush and lush. You know, one evening that wise Buddhist master sat in the yard on the yard of a monastery with his disciples, and they were meditating, and it was evening. The sun was the sun was setting behind the quiet hills, and and really the weather was silent, and they were meditating. Then a disciple, then one of the disciples broke the broke the silence, and he said, Master, you tell us so many stories, but you never tell us about your teacher, about your master. Today, please tell us about your master. Who was your master? Then that monk that monk smiled silently and began to start. Okay, I had no a particular master. I had many from whom I learned. They were my master. In my beginning, in my in my journey, in my beginning, in the in the in the beginning of my journey, I had so much proud of my knowledge and wisdom. And one dark evening, I was traveling one village to another village. Then I saw a little child. He was going towards the temple by holding a candle. Then I thought to teach a lesson to that child, and I decided to show my wisdom, and I tried to test him. Then I went up to little child and said, Child, where are you going? Then he said, I am going to temple. Then I asked him a question. Can you tell me from where this light is coming from? Then that small child blew up the candle and said, Master, can you tell me where is the light gone? Then I was stunned to hear his question. I had no answer. I was surprised. I was stunned. But uh, but that small child went away from there. But I was keep thinking that this small child taught me a good lesson, how much pride I had to my little knowledge. And from that day, that small child was my master. He was my teacher. In this way, I have learned a lot from that child. So he was my first master. In this way, lots of time passed, and after many months, I was going towards the forest. Then on the way, there was a river, and when I went up to river. Then I saw a thirsty dog. That thirsty dog went up to bank of the river, and as soon as he was about to drink the water, he saw his own reflection, and got so afraid, and he ran away from there. But he was thirsty. Then again he came up to bank of the river, and again he was about to drink the water. Again he saw his own reflection and got so afraid. In this way, again he ran away from there by barking and frustrated. In this way, he tries lots of time. He came up to bank of the river again and again, but because of fear, he he stepped back. In this way, he tries so many time, but at the last, with courage, he started barking on his own reflection and jumped into the water, and quenched his thirst, and he came out from the water. He was happy. I was watching silently by standing in a place, and I have learned that day. I have learned a lot. I had learned a lot from that dog. You know how? Because fear is the reflection of our mind. We should face it. When we face it, only then it ends. So in this way, that dog was my second master. I have learned a lot from that dog. In this way, lots of time passed, and one night I was traveling in a village, and it was midnight, and I was trying to find a temple to take rest for whole night. But because of the night, and it was new village for me, so I was unable to find temple. I was looking around, that if I'll see to anyone, then I'll ask that where temple is. But that day, no one on the street. I didn't see to anyone. So in this way, I was walking on the way. Then I saw a thief. He was breaking a wall of a house. Then I went up to thief and asked silently, patiently, brother, can you tell me? I am a traveler. Can you tell me where is the temple? I want to try. I want to take rest for whole night. I am traveler. I am new in this village. So can you please tell me where is the temple? Then thief smiled and said, "You are asking from me. I don't know where is the temple. I am also new in the village. But if you don't mind, then you can live with me. You can live with my home." In this way, that monk started living with that thief's house. In this way, lots of time passed with living that thief. And you know what I saw inside the thief? The thief was really very innocent. Every day, before going to robbery, he used to pray for God, that God, my yesterday was not my lucky day, but one day I'll definitely win. I'll definitely find something good in my life. And in this way, every day he used to go for robbery and used to return empty handed. In this way, lots of time passed, but one day, that he was innocent. He used to steal things from corrupted corrupted people, and who cheated poors. In this way, one day he got so much gold, jewels, money, and everything. He was very happy. He returned in his house, and I was watching everything silently. But that day I taught him. I said him, brother, you are good. You are good, but from now onwards you should left robbery. You should start your own business. You have so much money, gold, jewels. Now you can start your own business, and you can do your work with honesty. In this way, that thief that thief started his own business and became a successful man. And my dear students, from that thief I had learned a lot, because we should never give up. We should try again and again till then we achieve our goal in our life. So so these three were my biggest master in my life. But I have learned a lot from whom I met in my life. I had no a particular master. I had many. And in this way, a dog, a child, a dog, a thief, they were my biggest master. In this way, so in this way I have learned a lot. Fear is a reflection of our mind. We should face it till then it ends. So friends, we can learn from this story. We should also learn something or other too, from everything. Whatever we face in our life, what whatever situation comes in our life, we should face, and we should learn a lot. So this was the story which I shared. Friends, today I have completed my 7-month pregnancy journey. As you know, I'm pregnant, and nowadays I'm at my home. So I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.